Yo, what's up? It's your boy King Roshi back with another video. Today's video, Zaire. So, Zaire has suggested that I use Stampede Smoker, which was one of my first units I have ever pulled. Used to actually be really good and really underrated. I can tell you based off experience now, not really. It's just not cutting it anymore. But one thing that's interesting is I like to think about where characters will be by the end of the story. So, will we ever see how far Smoker will actually get, or will the best we see is Smoker getting to... Is this where we'll see him at forever? Vice Admiral, because that's really high in terms of ranking. Will we see him get to Admiral or Fleet Admiral? I doubt it. I don't know if he'll ever even be Fleet Admiral. That's just such a high position. Admiral itself, he may reach that. I just don't know how. What could Smoker do in terms of his ability that is better than what he's already doing? Or at least what do you guys think it is? It's interesting because I guess an ability that he could have is something to do with suffocation, but I mean, doesn't he already kind of do that in a way? And he's a Logia. Would they be suffocating on him? It just brings up a bunch of different questions in my opinion. There's so many other characters and their abilities. How far could you actually push the limits without breaking that character? Because I always think of Fujitaro, and one of the reasons why I love his ability is how incredibly overpowered it could be. Fujitaro could essentially be untouchable with his ability. The ability to manipulate gravity, it's on par with things like matter manipulation. You're messing with the laws of physics. You can legitimately, you can be the strongest character in One Piece when you have gravity manipulation. But then there's people like Kizaru, who has the light fruit, who is, or at least I believe it's called the light fruit. He is legitimately light. There should be nothing faster than him. It should be impossible for anything to be faster than him, right? And it brings up the idea of, well, will he and Blackbeard have a legitimate fight, like a one-on-one fight, right? Because it's light versus dark, in a way. I forget the name of Blackbeard's fruit, but it's essentially that. I don't think we have anybody who has, like, I don't know, the darkness fruit or something like that. I don't even know if that would exist, but I guess if the light fruit exists, the dark fruit technically could exist, but I don't think that's what Blackbeard has. I believe Blackbeard has just something similar to like I don't know what he has. You guys let me know what he has. I have to actually look that up, but it's just interesting to think about his ability. I guess that also technically leads into the possibility of every other fruit that we wouldn't think would exist because of how completely broken and overpowered it would be, right? Because there's the idea of controlling water, even though you have a devil fruit, right? And some people, I know I've seen the theory or the idea that, what's his name? Is it? I don't think it's Emu, right? It's not Emu. That's an animal. Is it Emu? I don't think it's Emu. But the, essentially the main antagonist, and a way, the super bad guy that we haven't seen yet, essentially people think he may have the ability to control water, which would be completely broken in this specific world. So possible, right? And also, once upon a time, a long time ago, in one of these videos, I forget exactly which video and how long ago, but I played with the idea that Luffy is Joy Boy because we know time travel exists, even if Toki died, even if Toki died, the idea of time travel still exists. What's to say that Luffy hasn't met somebody who, or doesn't meet somebody who has the ability to time travel, and he's actually Joy Boy? That was just an idea that I was playing with, and I think it may entirely be possible. I don't know, there's probably a theory messing with that, but I just don't really, I haven't searched theories purposely. I only stumble across them, so I don't know if that theory exists, but it has to, right? If I can think of it, it likely exists. That's just how things usually work. I don't know, it's interesting. Anyway, that's it for me, guys. I hope you had a wonderful day. Yeah, thanks. I'm out. Peace.